to adolescence to adulting and way more to go.
Absolutely. And our brand HDFC Securities stands for trust, reliability, innovation, and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, life में कोई भी धोखा दे सकता है, but HDFC Securities definitely not.
क्योंकि जिंदगी के हर मोड़ पर HDFC Securities है आपके साथ. Get set
25
go.
कोई सादी सी गिनती नहीं होती, ये तो ख्वाबों की पहली चाबी होती है. कभी सोलो ट्रिप का जुनून और कभी चीयर्स के साथ पहले जश्न की गूंज. यार की शादी, आंखों में सपने नए, दिल पूछे खुद से अब मेरी बारी कब आए. किसी के लिए ये पहला कदम है अपने भविष्य को संवारने का.
मिस्टर एंड मिसेस कोठारी, आपने तो कमाल कर दिया.
और हमारे लिए ये कदम है आपको आपके मकसद तक पहुंचाने का. जिंदगी के हर मोड़ पे HDFC सिक्योरिटीज है आपके साथ.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Honestly, being from the HDFC Securities family, this was a proud moment and a little bit emotional as well.
So true. I think only one thing can fix me now. HDFC Securities जैसा एक life partner.
Honestly, Shohit, Salman Khan is less single than you at this point.
You know what, Manat? Even that genetically engineered Darwin, who is just 2 years old, he has 2 days old. He has a girlfriend, and I don't.
You also need a genetically engineered girlfriend now at this point.
You know what, Manat? I only accept kind words and blessings. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, enough with our horrible jokes. Let's move on to the point of this event. In the last 25 years, HDFC Securities has helped millions of investors with new empowered voices and stayed true to its mission of informed investing.
And speaking of informed voices, today we are here to celebrate powerful voices in finance. People who have made markets understandable, accessible, and dare we say, even entertaining.
From breaking news to breaking myths, they have educated, simplified, and sometimes even translated bullish to bearish for the rest of us.
So let's kick off this evening with a person who has been at the helm of this remarkable journey. Please put your hands together and welcome the Managing Director and CEO of HDFC Securities, Mr. Dheeraj Relly.
Good evening, one and all. I take this opportunity to welcome you today at this evening as we are celebrating our 25th anniversary of HDFC Securities. So thank you so much for taking out time and joining us. As I was reflecting on last 25 years for HDFC Securities, on April 17th, 2000, we started HDFC Securities with the aspiration to democratize and making investments simple. We started with the 3-in-1 journey, linking saving account, demat account, and trading account. We thought we were disrupting the industry, which was earlier into physical settlement. And if I move to now, today, I think we have come long way. We never thought that online trading will be so much omnipresent. We never had at that time mobile phones, or even if we had few mobile phones, they were only feature phones. So smartphones were not even bone of contentions. Forget about the trading through the smartphones. And as we see today, I think almost 100% of our customers are transacting through the digital platforms, whether it is mobile applications or through the web platforms. We never thought that we will have a revolution or evolution of retail investors in India. At best, we thought that the investing in capital markets and complex equity ecosystem would help us to penetrate to the ultra HNIs, and maybe upper middle class of it. But with the post-COVID, we have seen that almost a tsunami or a flood of retail investor participating in the instruments like equity, asset class like equity, through various routes, whether it's direct equity that can be reflected in the growth in the demat accounts, and mutual fund industry had AUM of 8 lakh crores in 2014 and now 66 lakh crore. The journey for PMS and AIF have not also been different. And now where we are, I think we are just on the cusp of exponential growth in the equitization of savings. We've seen financialization of savings playing out to some extent. It would play out further, but equitization of saving is something I'm very passionate about. Traditionally in India, people were more focused on physical assets, and they were always having fancy for real estate or fixed deposits, but now they are looking at directly investing into the equities. The risk appetite has changed dramatically. The median age of investors have also been changing, and it is sub 30 now. So this wasn't possible without people like you who have also contributed significantly by creating content. So we couldn't have done all these things. We could not have evolved as an industry without the contribution coming from the media fraternity, whether it's print, electronic media, and content creators who have created 2 minutes reel and long content also, and now particularly podcast. We acknowledge powerful voices of finance. As Mannat just mentioned, that you are the one who could able to help investors to demystify investments, help them to understand the nuances, intricacies of the investments, and simplified it for them. And that too in the manner that resonate with them also. So thank you so much. Really appreciate your all the effort, and we look forward that we'll continue to collaborate and progress forward, because our journey has just started. We have still long way to go in reaching out to the large part of India. Still penetration levels of equity or financial product is abysmally low, much lower than the most of the advanced economies. Particularly at the bottom of the pyramid, these products are yet not accessible. We've also started an initiative called Know Your Money, which is our corporate social responsibility initiative, whereby we are looking forward to access of information simpler, easily available through web and digital platforms, and also through physical connect. So we are humbly requesting you to continue your effort as well as partner with us so that we can democratize the investing landscape in India. Last 25 years have been fascinating for us. Last 10 years have been even more fascinating for me. I have been CEO for HDFC Securities for last 10 years. We've navigated the ups and downs of the market volatility, and as well as COVID times, and also emergence of technology and access to the information through a different platforms, different routes like Instagram and social media platform. So we are looking forward to continue this journey. I welcome you again to this evening. Have a good evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your remarks.
Don't you think, Manat, a lot of 25 is happening since morning?
I mean, on 25, what other number do you want to use? Why don't you use these stairs and just go?
No. These stairs would now be used by best of the best to come on stage and receive their awards.
Yes, now we're going to felicitate and honor those voices who've helped us move the needle for financial awareness and built our trust in investment journeys.
Yes, it's time to honor the voices who have made a difference. People whose work has demystified finance built trust, and led countless Indian investors towards informed investment decisions. So we'll begin our award ceremony with the first person.
Before we do that, I'd request Dheeraj sir to come on stage to hand these awards to everybody who will be coming.
So first up, we have the guy who is known for his profound insights into capital markets, mutual funds, banking, and insurance.
Known for his profound insights, he's a renowned business personality. Please welcome Partha Sinha.
Partha Sinha, everybody. Please give it up for Partha Sinha.
Parth Sinha, an award-winning journalist, shapes India's economic narrative with trusted, data-driven insights. His visionary leadership and strategic innovation inspire confidence in uncertain times. Parth's 3 decades of wisdom and experience make him the consummate market storyteller.
Partha sir.
So before we let you off, we have a question for you if you don't mind.
Yeah. So in 1997, when you were a trainee in Financial Express starting your career, did you think that you'll be the national market editor of Times of India 20 years later? How was your journey like?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been really interesting journey that I can tell you. Every day has been, it's a learning experience actually all along, because markets, financial markets, even Dheeraj will say that it's evolving every day and putting new challenges to everyone, even the veterans. And so that has been the most interesting thing, learning every day, interesting things, never a dull moment.
And we have heard that you like football. So if football was the equity market, which team would you bet on?
No, that's a very different thing. I mean, see here, while doing journalism, I mean, I have to be logical and informative. And football is a passion.
Yeah,
So
but we just wanted to ask which is your
no,
favorite
okay,
team.
on football?
Yeah.
Okay, Real Madrid and then Man U.
Okay. Man U.
Great. Thank you so
Thank
much,
you
sir.
so much, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for
Sir, your award, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next up, we have news editor and senior anchor at ET Now Swadesh. With 16 years of experience, he has led initiatives like Tax Mahakumbh. Please put your hands together for Abhishek Satyaprakash.
Abhishek Satyaprakash is a trailblazer who has redefined Hindi business journalism. As the founding news editor and senior anchor at ET Now Swadesh, his vision and mentorship have empowered millions. Abhishek's voice has become synonymous with trust and excellence in India's financial landscape.
So we have a question for you as well.
Question for you as well.
So you have worked across all aspects of news cycle, from ticker to, a news anchor, covered almost every beat that exists. So what has been the most fulfilling part of your career?
I think initial days were most fulfilling because I got to learn so many things, and that is helping me today what I'm doing right now. Initial journey was really fascinating, and I was just here with my senior, and we were talking the same this time.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank
you. Congratulations again.
And our next guest is Deputy Editor at Forbes, bringing nearly 3 decades of rich journalism experience, specializing in investments and mergers and acquisition. He's contributed significantly to Business Standard, the Financial Express, and AFP. He has covered most of the key incidents in the business vertical, and his writing is cherished by thousands of readers every day. Please put your hand together for Salil Panchal.
With nearly 30 years of sharp, data-backed analysis, Salil Panchal is the ultimate multi-platform media expert. His strategic storytelling empowers investors with actionable intelligence. Salil's expertise and versatility have set the gold standard for financial journalism.
So the question for you is, over the years you have interviewed so many business leaders. If you could meet only one of them over dinner, who would it be and why?
Tough one. Probably in the current lot of people.
Yeah.
Or people who have.
You have interviewed
So
all
you've
your
interviewed
like,
so many people.
So probably, I think the person comes to mind is actually related to capital markets, but a name who's not too popular would be Harshad Mehta.
Oh,
if I go back, because I met him at that point when the security scam took place, and contrary to perception, a very interesting personality to meet. So yes, if you want to understand what happened and why it happened, then that would be the person I would want to meet again.
Thank you so much, sir. I think we all have watched Scam 1992, so we are all aware about Harshad Mehta. Thank you so much, sir, and congratulations.
Next up is the head of personal finance team at Mint.
With expertise in mutual funds, insurance, pensions, and taxation, he's been steadily rising through Mint's rank over the last 5 years.
He helps everyone save and utilize their money better.
Imagine the blessings he must be getting every day by random people because of this.
Please welcome Nihal Borate.
Nihal Borate is redefining personal finance journalism in India. As an innovative storyteller and thought leader, Nihal's guidance inspires smarter investing and financial confidence. His blend of academic rigor and editorial excellence is a beacon for all.
So, honestly, how many hands do you have? I know that might confuse you. I mean, you're a personal finance editor at Mint. There are so many things that you put out on regular basis with in-depth research. So we just wanted to understand, amidst all of this, how do you write an entire book about Rakesh Jhunjhunwala? And do you plan on writing another one anytime soon?
So I'm blessed with a fantastic team, some of whom are here today. Anil, if you want to stand up for a minute. So they do all the work. I'm the typical boss. I just take the credit.
Right. Okay, great.
Thank you so
will
much,
we
sir.
expect another book anytime soon?
Hopefully.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Congratulations again. So we all know it's comparatively easy to become a magician, but when it comes to being called a nifty magician, you have to be very precise with your equity and derivative analysis.
Starting his journey at CNBC TV 18 in 2003, he is now the managing editor at CNBC Awaaz.
The face behind popular shows like Bazaar and Closing Bell.
Please welcome Anuj Singhal.
Anuj Singhal, the nifty magician, has transformed Hindi business journalism at CNBC Awaaz. His
So a
actionable
disclaimer,
insights
I'm not
and
Anuj.
editorial
I'm
vision
representing
have
him. I'm
empowered
Vipin from
investors
CNBC Awaaz, but
nationwide.
somehow is not able to make it this time. But
Yeah.
this is Vipin.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us. This is Vipin Bhatia, senior editor of CNBC Awaaz, receiving the award instead of Anuj Singhal. Thank you so much. Would you like to say something on
Yeah, I
behalf
like to
of
say
Anuj?
something. First of all, this is a very beautiful trophy. Lots of trophies have been around, but this is indeed a very good one. Second thing is the comparing is really, really very good. It's not a boring kind of a comparing. Two of you make a great fun here, and it's really interesting to be here. And your address is really insightful, sir. I learn a lot from it, and thank you very much. And Anuj's message is this trophy is for the whole channel. So thank you very much, HDFC Securities, for this thing.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you so
sir.
much,
Thank
sir.
you.
You know, Manat, financial market is full of so many scams.
I mean, honestly, don't start again. Let's focus on our event.
Please,
no?
please ask my source. Where do I get all this
Okay,
information
fine.
from?
You have 5 seconds.
Okay. Maher on money.
Oh, the most sunny-case content that we can see on social media.
The updates which are fun, interesting, and important for all of us to know.
Yeah, so that you're always updated and make your decisions according to whether it's your lifestyle or your money.
So please welcome everybody. CA Maher on his stage. Please put your hands together. Welcome, please, Maher.
Maher Kore, CA and former KPMG consultant. makes personal finance approachable for millions. Her blend of expertise and practical wisdom has built a loyal audience eager to learn. Maher's sincerity and clarity are transforming financial education and changing lives.
Hello, Maher.
Hi.
The question for you is, how did you discover this niche of saving money at such an early stage? Because I am always broke. So, like, what's your secret?
Oh, so I would say that credit goes to my parents because I come from a business family. So we have been taught at a very early age to make good money and to save and to start investing early. So I am also just 25 and I'm also like, and I really like to educate people about investing and scams and money. So yeah, that's how
And what's your source of information like? Like, where do you get all? How do you filter out things? Because there's so many scams happening at once right now.
So I would say that my iPhone notifications are my source because I've subscribed to like all the news channels and stuff. So I get notifications every second. So I'm very active reading articles and stuff, and I filter it out the best ones and share it with my audience.
Thank you so much.
Guess that's how you
Thank
become
you.
a powerful voice in finance, by filtering out the noise. Thank you so much, Maher.
As we said, that I've given awards to, like, we have given awards to so many people who make financially aware, who make us financially aware every day. But I still don't know where I am going wrong because I'm not being able to save at all.
Yeah, I mean, daily trips to mall, fancy cafes, you go shopping every week, you misuse your credit card, there's Coldplay tickets that you bought at reselling price. You're taking decisions wrong
I think
everywhere.
I need life hacks, but would I get them for free? Like, Manat, where should I get the life hacks?
Of course, we have free advice because next up is the guy who is giving us how to make your lifestyle better to save your money, who will redefine your actions so that you can be financially independent.
This guy warns you, advises you, educates you, all at the same time.
Please welcome Ujjwal Pawa.
Ujjwal Pawa is a visionary influencer, revolutionizing the finance industry through social media. As a company secretary turned content creator, he empowers thousands with actionable financial insights, dispelling common misconceptions and fostering a culture of financial literacy. Ujjwal's dedication to educating and inspiring a generation has been truly transformative.
So Ujjwal, you create so much content. There's so much happening in financial markets. How do you choose which content you want to make? How do you filter things out?
So it's quite easy. I mean, when I talk to my followers or people around me, I get my content from there. And obviously, the Economic Times newspaper has really helped me a lot to put content out there.
Okay, great. So you must have received some sort of negative comments as well from your content.
Definitely.
So how do you deal with such negativity as well?
I believe that when I put content out there, I know my intention, the purpose of putting my content. So I just explain it to them in a very simple language. And 99% of the time, they would be, okay, we are sorry for this. And so yeah, that works.
Right, great. That's good to hear. Thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations again.
And next up is the guy who saves your time, money, and he's a reliable source of information for so many people.
You know, he predicted that gold will hit 1 lakh mark long back.
He tells you the facts which can blow your mind. Not just about money, but about your home electrical appliances also, like AC, microwave, earphones. And
Please welcome the idea man, Vijay Nihal Chandani.
Vijay Nihal Chandani brings nuance and clarity to equities and macroeconomics. His sharp analysis and engaging delivery transform market noise into meaningful understanding. Vijay's ability to simplify complexity is a gift to learners and investors alike, reflected in his lakhs of followers.
Vijay, the question for you is, how did you come up with the idea of TV Nights India and Make My Payment? What's the idea behind it? What's the foundation behind it?
It was around 2016 and it was Kumbh Mela in Ujjain. So I just completed my graduation and then I was looking for कि क्या कर सकते हैं. So a fellow friend called me and said कि मेरा एक होटल बन रहा है and मैंने almost 4 करोड़ रुपए खर्च कर दिए हैं, but there is the thing कि महाकाल के आसपास there is a security guideline जिसमें लोग नहीं आ सकते. So all of my savings will be gone, मतलब सब कुछ बर्बाद ही हो जाएगा. So let's do something. So I thought कि चलो कुछ करते हैं. And then I listed their property on all the platforms, and then it worked out. So I thought एक property का कर सकते हैं, तो यार there are more than 100 properties, सबका कर सकते हैं. So then the travelity started.
Thank you so much.
Good to hear. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. Honestly, थोड़ा तो दिमाग का दही हो गया यार शोहित.
तो making गट्टे की सब्जी out of it. It's too tasty यार Manat. What are you saying?
No, I meant something else.
What? What did you mean?
You know, Dimag Ka Dahi is a series.
Netflix, Prime Video, where is it? IMDb?
No, Shohit.
Okay.
It's on Instagram. Next up, we have the director of Dimag Ka Dahi series, the girl who teaches you life hacks and which will help you save your money as well.
And I follow her advice to save money because she's so good with her content. So let's welcome everyone, Shrishi Gosavi.
Shrishi Gosavi is redefining finance for Gen Z, making markets fun, relatable and accessible. Her fresh takes on trading and trends helps young investors step into finance with confidence. Shrishi's energy and perspective are inspiring a new wave of investors to take their first steps into markets.
Yeah.
So the question for you is, don't you think that you should take a cut out of people's savings because you teach them so many things, like jokes apart, but what's your source of information? That's what we want to know.
I think teaching is a very noble job, so I focus on the nobleness of it, and rest I leave it to God. I'm making a lot of money, so that's okay.
But how do you manage like travel and finance? Can you tell this hack to everyone? Because I always plan a trip to mountain and I keep the budget under 10,000. I end up spending 5 times of what I keep the budget of.
So it all depends on, I think, goal-based investing. If you have like a trip in mind, make a goal-based investing of suppose 2 years, 3 years, Europe. That's what I keep telling on my page, that invest for a certain purpose. Don't just keep investing for the sake of investing. Invest for a certain purpose, and when that purpose is close, use that money to use it for a trip or PS5 or whatever you want.
I think that's balance. I think,
Yes.
of living life and saving at the same time. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so
And
much.
congratulations to Team HDFC Securities for completing 25 years.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again. So, joining us next is the deputy editor at the Hindu Mumbai, a seasoned journalist with over 3 decades of experience.
Awarded the Sambadik Gaurav Award and ABCI's Best English Language Journalist, he has extensively reported across banking, aviation, and global politics.
Everyone, please let's welcome Lalatindu Mishra.
For 3 decades, Lalatindu Mishra has set the bar for credible, in-depth financial journalism. His editorial leadership shapes India's economic narrative, bridging policy and public understanding. Lalatindu's unwavering pursuit of truth and clarity continues to set the benchmark for excellence in Indian journalism.
So, as we all know, you cover almost every beat under finance, various aspects of it. Which one do you prefer the most?
You know, for me, aviation is my passion. You know, I write about everything because that is a bread and butter, and I am now blessed because then nobody have to do everything. So,
Right. So, aviation is your passion. That means.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
sir.
much.
That's all we wanted.
Manat, next up, we have a superstar.
Yeah, I mean, we all know she has a huge fan following.
And India is lucky to have her because she's one of the most reliable and easy source of information, education, and financial awareness.
Honestly, she has one of those voices that you actually want to sit down and listen to.
Energetic, passionate, full of wisdom, and a mentor for all the financial freaks. Please welcome everybody, Rajna Ranade.
Arguably one of India's most respected finance influencers, Rajna Ranade's jargon-free, practical education on stocks and mutual funds has empowered lakhs to take control of their money. Her impact on financial literacy has been truly extraordinary.
Hello, ma'am. Big fan. And as a fan, I have a question for you. You have empowered lakhs of Indians to take control of of their finances. What inspired you to start this journey, and how have you seen the Indian investor mindset evolved over these so many years?
I think with my journey, what I could witness is so many people getting attracted to this magical world of investing. I can share so many examples, but just to quote one or two out of those, which keeps on inspiring me to create more and more content. I was at another award function the other day, and there was a lady who got an award for keeping Pune, the city from where I belong. So she actually runs a cleanliness-related organization separating dry waste and wet waste, and she was the award winner in that category. She walked up to me and she said that, Rachna, I'm illiterate. In Marathi, she said, "Mi angutha chapa hai, mala lita vachta yet nahi, I can't read and write. But only after consuming your content through your Marathi channel, I started my first very SIP of 500 rupees. I asked my daughter, who is 12th standard pass, she helped me open an account, and she has started an SIP for me." And I think such examples just, bring in more and more energy for me. So I feel that rather than how I started, I think now these are the examples that keep me going day in and day out.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I also have one question for you. You must have met a lot of fans. Is there anything funny or embarrassing that you want to tell us?
Yeah, funny, for sure. I keep on, eating out. You can see that. So I was at one of the hotels in Pune the other day, and there were 4 or 5 kids who were playing around our table. The oldest must be like in grade 3.
Right.
And, in Marathi, we do like Jastichi majority and while playing kids. Right? So just for fun, I went there. I also put my hand right there and I said that, "Is it okay if I play with you all?" The elder one says, "Mala mahiti hai tu kon hai, I know who you are."
Right.
I said, "How do you know me?" He told me that you come on YouTube. I said, "Oh really, you know what content I create?" He said, "I can't tell that." So I said, "Okay, I'll give you options. Do I do comedy videos or singing or dancing, or do I talk anything about money?"
Right.
And he answered, "You talk about money."
That's
so I'm
great.
so glad that a grade 3 kid knows something about money. Maybe he will not understand 99% out of it, but that 1% interest that kicks into his head,
Right.
I'm sure that will help him make a better investor someday or the other.
Sure. I mean, that's truly inspiring. Thank you so much, Rachna.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank you
again.
once again.
So next up, we have a business journalist turned into a digital content creator. She is now running her own venture called The Money Mindset on YouTube. With 16 plus years of experience, formerly assistant executive editor at CNBC TV 18, she is now empowering millions of audiences through her engaging financial content. Thousands of her followers wait for her key interviews and commentary. Please welcome Sonia Shenoi.
Award-winning journalist Sonia Shenoi has spent 16 years demystifying markets as anchor, editor, and research head at CNBC TV 18. Sonia's sharp insights and trusted voice have guided millions through every market milestone. Her influence and leadership continue to shape the future of financial news.
So Sonia, we've seen your journey from CNBC TV 18 to now YouTube. We've seen that things have changed for you, but we just wanted to understand, how have things changed for you? I mean, honestly, what do you personally feel throughout this journey?
It's actually been amazing, and every day I think how grateful I am to be able to voice my opinion on money, on markets, and to be a part of such a huge growth journey that India has seen over the last many years. I actually started my journey with print. I used to write for a supplement that Economic Times had called Education Times. So I started with print, and then I moved to Reuters, and then I moved to television, and now I moved to social media. So I've transcended across platforms, but the message is always one, which is just financial literacy and talking markets and empowering people to manage their money, to understand their money better. And I realized during COVID that when a lot of people lost out on, say, jobs, their vocation, that's when I realized that people were so desperate to manage their money at that time, and that's when there was this opportunity to create a lot of content, first on television and then on social media. So I'm so grateful, to be standing here. Thank you so much for this award.
Our pleasure. Thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations again. Sir, I'll take that. Thank you.
Now, next up is the BFSI editor at Money Control, bringing 14 years of combined experience in journalism and corporate roles. She is precise with her reporting and sharp analysis on banking, finance, merger and acquisition, one of the best market experts for advice, recommendations, ideas, news on stock and investments. Please put your hands together for Hamsini Karthik.
Hamsini is done.
From chartered accountant to influential editor, Hamsini Karthik brings depth and integrity to BFSI journalism. Her fearless reporting on banking and regulatory affairs drives awareness and inclusion. Hamsini's storytelling lights the path for a more informed and empowered India.
Thank you. Frankly, I didn't come in here thinking that I was going to get anything. I thought, TK, for the whole of today, I've run around from morning 9. Let me take a little bit of break and sit down somewhere and be a little peaceful. So thank you. And as somebody who never studied or never thought that I would be in the industry of writing, to get something like this, I think I've done something right. So thank you so much for that as well. Thanks a lot.
Ma'am, we have a question for you.
Oh, sure.
So most of the CAs buy qualification because they think of joining big 4 firms like KPMG, Deloitte, EY, but you chose journalism. What was your motivation behind it?
I started investing in stocks when I was 20. My uncle gave me like 10 grand and he said, buy whatever you want to. When I finished CA, I had offers from Big Fours and a few sell-side brokerages. But since I had already seen some of the sell-side reports, I told myself that I don't want to be doing this. I want to be writing honest stuff. My first job was with a Hindu business line where we would recommend stocks to our readers. And our analysis, I would think, not about mine, but the entire team there, and still was a lot more honest, did not have any vested interest in it, and we had our time to research and write what we thought really our view on the stock was. I was a research analyst for the first 8-9 years of my career, and then I really enjoyed what I started doing. I turned into a full-time reporter, and now I'm heading the banking team at Money Control. So that's my journey. I would really urge that, of course, journalism doesn't pay as well as normal corporate jobs, but if we can afford it, I think a lot of CAs should come and do this kind of profession, because increasingly with a lot of private equity funded stuff, etc., we're seeing a pollution in financials. We need CAs in this industry increasingly than what was 10-20 years back.
Thank you so much, ma'am, and that's the message for all the CAs out there. Thank you so much, sir.
So our next guest is an associate editor at Money Control. With nearly 15 years of experience, he's known for his deep analysis on SEBI policies, divestments, and pre-IPO trends. He's one of the best in business. Let's welcome Rajesh Kumar Mishra.
With 15 years of impactful storytelling under his belt, Rajesh Kumar Mishra bridges complexity and clarity in India's business media. A champion of financial literacy, Rajesh's journalism empowers investors and demystifies capital markets. His commitment to truth and education is truly inspiring.
Oh, wow. He has his son here. What's his name, sir? Ojas.
Please welcome Ojas, everybody.
We'll ask him questions as well. Yeah, please.
Most difficult thing is whenever I write a story or when I used to do on TV, the most difficult part was to explain him. Because every day, whenever he comes back from school, I used to ask, what did you do in school today? So he will explain whatever he did. Then he will ask me, what did you write today or what did you do on TV today? So there were days when I had no story, then I had to make a sorry face. Yeah, Raj, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया.
Sir, we have a question for you. Your career has been so vast, from TV channels to now money control. How have things changed for you from broadcast to online news space?
See, whenever there is news, nothing changes. The only thing is excitement. Whenever I have the news.
That's so cool, sir.
Great. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Can we
Congratulations.
ask Rajesh a question? Would you want to answer a question?
Not right now. Okay, thank you
must
so
be
much
so
for
proud.
joining us. on
Thank
stage.
you so much, sir.
Next up is the BFSI editor at Money Control, bringing 14 years of combined experience in journalism and corporate roles. She is precise with her reporting and sharp analysis.
Done. This is done.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Sorry,
I'm so
guys.
sorry. Yeah, so, okay. Moving on to the last one, breaking down complex financial models in the simplest of the ways for young professional and first-time investors. He's not just this, but he creates interesting content for almost everybody, from movie lovers to investment freaks. Please put your hands together for Jay Desai.
Jay Desai, Chartered Accountant and Finance Creator, is the trusted voice for young professionals. His sharp explainers make business and investing engaging and relatable. Jay's clarity and insight are the guides of a new generation seeking financial confidence.
Congratulations, Jay.
Thank you so much.
So for one question that we have, what's one of the startup or business model you recently covered that really fascinated you and why?
Okay, so just a few days ago, I covered Zomato's business model. Not many people know that Zomato does not earn just from food delivery. Sorry, my voice is very bad right now.
No, it's completely fine.
So I covered how Zomato earns not just from Zomato as a app, it earns from Blinkit, it earns from Hyperpure, like the entire business model of Zomato, how it earns not just from food delivery, but from ads, from grocery delivery, from farm to fork supply, that it supplies to restaurants, and many more things. So,
Great.
yeah.
And my question is that what is your opinion on Indian TV shows like Gullak, Dupaya, Scam 1992? How do you think that such shows work for spreading financial awareness, and which one is your personal favorite?
Personal favorite, actually I just recently saw Dupaya, right? You mentioned.
Yeah, it's a recent show.
Yeah, it does not talk really about finance, but it talks about dowry, it talks about how finance works in rural sectors,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, so I think it is really necessary what these kind of TV shows are doing. That I think that just means that financial literacy is not just a niche anymore, it's becoming mainstream. And the fact that HDFC Securities are honoring people like us who create content around finance, business and startups is another testament to the fact that it's not just a niche anymore, it's becoming mainstream, and I'm all for it.
And like, do you have any opinion on the people who blame like finance influencer in particular on internet? Like, there are a lot of people who are like, don't take finance advice on social media. What do you have for them? Like, what do you have to tell them?
I've been creating content since around 3-4 years now, and the one thing that I've realized is people who hate, people who have dislike about something are more louder on the internet than compared to people who like your content. Like, for example, if someone likes your content, they will not really appreciate or comment on every reel that you're doing a good job, keep it up. But people who do not like your content will make it a point that they know that you know that they don't like your content. So I just take it with a pinch of salt that you don't if you don't like the content, it's okay. There are 90 more people who are liking the content.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Great.
So,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations again. So I think, sir, we'll wait for you to give your final comments before we close the story.
Good evening once again. I think it was fascinating to hear your stories, your answers. You guys have been doing an amazing job in terms of creating content, demystifying, making investments simpler, smarter. I think a long way to go first for us, all of us, to work towards this direction whereby we can come out with the more and more content that can empower the population at large, particularly those people who have not yet explored capital markets, who have not yet experienced the power of investments to create wealth for themselves. So long way to go. I think we can do our work in the different languages also and make the content even more simpler through various other methods, like we can create comics, we can create characters, and we can create some other methods or games whereby they can learn a lot more. I have been at different forum also talking to the all possible people that can be introduced financial literacy somewhere in the school, at least in the middle school, so that people understand how to manage their money. And keeping that in mind only, we have taken this initiative of Know Your Money. We'll continue to work in this direction, and we look forward for your kind cooperation, and let's work together and empower Indians to invest better. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, I guess this is it from our side. Your host, Maher Kore.
And I'm your host, Shohit Roila. And before we wrap up, before you all head towards snack and tea time, we would like to call everybody on stage for a picture. Basically, the people who have just got the award, please come on the stage so that we can get a picture. One picture with the cheese and one picture
We know
candid.
you're hungry, but just one picture and then you can go and eat. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Sorry? Please come with your trophies as well, if possible. Dheeraj sir, Ashish sir, please join us on stage for the photo. I'll actually request all of the HSL team also to please join. We'll click a photo of the whole event. Please come forward.
आगे बैठ जाते हैं.
We'll sit here.
Ojas was left, yeah. Where is the straw?
Sit.
Come.
Please come. Come. Yes, Puneet.
Please, Puneet. No.
Yes, Puneet. Where? Yes, Puneet. Standing? Okay. We have everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, guys. Done. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you for
guys.
joining us.
Not at all, please. No.
Just for everyone to take note, there's high tea outside, so you can please freshen up if you want. Thank you so much.